Today we're going to check out the Harvest Moon cocktail. And no, it wasn't named after that song by Neil Young. Welcome to the Cocktail Spirit from Small Screen Network. I'm your host, Robert Hess. Now, one of the things I like to do is look through the past and try to find out what drinks were popular throughout the ages. In December 1934, Esquire Magazine published a list of the top 10 drinks by popularity. The top of the list was the Old Fashioned, a favorite drink of mine, and number 10 was the Daiquiri, another great drink. The other drinks listed throughout were drinks you might be able to find these days on different cocktail menus, or at least bartenders can know about it. There was one drink, however, on the list that was specifically missing in action these days. It's called the Harvest Moon. It's described basically as an Applejack sour with orgeat. Let's take a look at it. We're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of Applejack. And to that we're going to add a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. And then a sour typically going to have a sweetening ingredient. The sweetener for this we're going to use is orgeat syrup. Orgeat syrup didn't used to be very common. It's basically an almond syrup. If you can't find orgeat syrup where you're at, you can go to any store that's selling coffee syrups, and quite often you'll find almond syrup, which is a substitute. Orgeat syrup usually has a little bit of orange flower water as well, but it's barely detectable. It's also normally cloudy, where almond syrup is going to be clear. Now let's add some ice. And shake. Strain into a cocktail glass. I'm not sure where the term Harvest Moon comes from for this drink. It could be because of the Applejack being a harvestable product. I mean, for me, the harvest, I think more of grains and not for apples, but it could be the same sort of thing. Let's give it a try. There is some apple aromas coming out. I'm not smelling much of the almonds from the orgeat. It's a daiquiri style drink, shouldn't be hard to imagine because it's got the lime, it's got the sweet, it's got the spirit. But there's a nice appley sort of flavor coming on, and the almond is just really supporting it. I think the balance in these ingredients can work really well. You want to make sure you don't overdo the orgeat in it. So giving equal parts of lime juice and orgeat I think worked well, and keeping those toned down as far as the amount of ingredients. I wouldn't go up to a 3/4 ounce, I think that'd be too much. But for me, a 1/2 ounce of that in the Applejack makes a delightful and refreshing drink. So the next time you're interested in trying a slightly obscure drink, maybe you should check out the Harvest Moon.